Gullah Geechee culture grew from the soil of the Sea Islands in what is now the Gullah Geechee Nation from Jacksonville, North Carolina to Jacksonville, Florida. And whereas Sullivan's Island in Charleston County, South Carolina, was the first point of entry for more than 40% of all Africans enslaved in North America. And whereas the city of Charleston is the location of Arrival Square, the location where the auction blocks were, upon which these Africans were sold during the transatlantic slave trade. And whereas these arriving Africans joined with indigenous Native Americans in our region to form a unique culture, which includes the Gullah Geechee spiritual practices, language, polyrhythms, music, the spirituals, cuisine, sweetgrass basketry, quilting, cast net making, boat making, traditional fishing practices, blacksmithing, architecture, and knowledge of the environment that allowed them to reshape the coastal areas of South Carolina, Georgia, northeastern Florida, and the Gullah Geechee cultural landscape. And whereas Gullah Geechees continue to honor their ancestors by holding on to these traditions and their family compounds that their ancestors created from the purchasing of the same lands on which they had been enslaved, and they're leaving it for their descendants, they came together to dwell upon these lands. And whereas Arrival Square is the site of the coming International African American Museum, and Queen Quet is a founding board member and advisor to the IAM. Whereas Gullah Geechees came together at Fort Moultrie on July the 2nd, 2000 to elect and install their leader and the next phase of their freedom to lead their stand for human rights and their continued self-determination, and thereby elected Queen Quet chiefess of the Gullah Geechee Nation. And whereas Queen Quet and Kwame Shah co-founded the Gullah Geechee Nation International Music and Movement Festival, which comes to Charleston every 2 years, whereas Charleston embraces and continues to celebrate the living legacy of the Gullah Geechee, now therefore Joseph P. Riley, Mayor, does proclaim July 28th, 2014 to August 3rd, 2014 as Gullah Geechee Nation Appreciation Week in the city of Charleston. Thank you, Mayor Riley. Thank you, Charleston Town Council. We got plenty to grind on this show. We in Charleston throughout the Chuck. Gullah Geechees, you know how we get down when you're there in Chuck Town. So we're so glad for this your time. It's shouting time for truth. And 100 children know who this year to be. This year the Queen Quet, head upon the body of the Gullah Geechee. So glad for this your day. Coming one more again in Charleston. Peace and blessing, everybody. Enjoy Gullah Geechee Nation Appreciation Week.